My wife blocked my whole family from meeting our newborn, while her relatives showed up daily. Her own sister later exposed the real reason. Our daughter was born 3 weeks ago, and my wife Lauren has refused to allow anyone from my side of the family to see her. Not my parents who live 20 minutes away, not my sister who flew in from across the country, not even my grandmother who is 92 and may not have many chances left. Lauren's family has been here every single day. Her mother basically lives in our nursery. Her father has taken 500 photos. Her siblings walk in and out like they own the place. But when my mother calls asking when she can meet her first grandchild, Lauren starts crying about boundaries and safety and needing space. The excuses keep shifting. First, it was about germs and the baby's immune system, even though her family came straight from jobs at a daycare, a hospital, and a gym. Then it became about overstimulating the baby, yet her family threw a party in our living room when the baby was 5 days old with 15 people. Then it turned into establishing routines, but her mother rearranges our entire schedule whenever she visits. My mother offered to wear a mask, wash her hands, stay outside, and look through the window, anything just to see the baby once. Lauren said that was creepy and obsessive. When my mom sent a gift, Lauren returned it, saying we didn't have room for more stuff, while her mother had filled the nursery with things we didn't need or want. I tried talking to Lauren about fairness, and she said life wasn't fair, and I needed to respect her as a mother. She said she'd gone through labor, so she got to make the rules about who saw the baby. When I pointed out I was the father, she said I didn't understand the bond between a mother and child, and I was being controlling. Her mother backed her up, saying new mothers needed support, not arguments, looking at me like I was some kind of abuser for wanting my family to meet my daughter. My sister had planned her entire visit around meeting the baby. She'd taken time off work, bought a plane ticket, booked a hotel to not impose on us. Lauren knew this for months. When my sister arrived, Lauren suddenly developed anxiety about visitors, and said she couldn't handle anyone outside her immediate support system, which apparently only included her blood relatives. My sister sat in her hotel room for 4 days, waiting for permission to meet her niece before flying home, heartbroken. Lauren posted on social media about how hard motherhood was, while her friends commented that she was doing amazing. My father-in-law shared pictures of himself holding the baby with captions about being the proudest grandpa on the planet. When my dad replied, asking when he could finally meet her, Lauren erased his comment and blocked him. She told me he was acting hostile and trampling boundaries on her page. Things hit a breaking point when my grandmother called from the hospital. She'd taken a fall and was being admitted for surgery. She asked if she could see a picture of the baby before going in, just in case. Lauren overheard the call and started yelling that I was emotionally manipulating her by bringing up my grandmother's condition. She snatched my phone and told my grandmother she was toxic for guilt-tripping a new mom, then hung up. My grandmother was completely confused and thought she'd done something awful. That was when Lauren's sister, Rachel, pulled me aside. She'd watched everything happen and couldn't stay silent anymore. She told me the real reason Lauren was shutting my family out. Before we married, Lauren had been engaged to someone else named Michael. His mother had been deeply involved in wedding plans, and Lauren hated every second of it. When they split, Lauren swore she'd never allow another mother-in-law anywhere near any kids she had. She'd been planning this since she got pregnant, telling her family she would assert control early and make sure my mother knew her place, which was nowhere near the baby. Rachel said Lauren had an entire plan about making my family beg and humiliate themselves, then still refusing just to crush them. She wanted them to stop trying so she'd never have to deal with them. Rachel showed me texts where Lauren bragged about making my sister waste money on a pointless trip, saying it would teach her not to assume she had any right to the baby.
Full story on channel. Link below.